Hello, today we're talking about double up games and how you play these games. The idea of a double up game is that you can double up your money if you end with the top players. On this table we have 10 players, and if I end in the top 5 I will double up my $20. There are also tables with 6 players, and they have to end in the top 3. You can play these games with a buy-in from $2 to $200. You find the games on websites that use the iPoker network, like Carlos Poker and Titan Poker. How to play? In the beginning you play like you would normally play on a cash table, very tight, waiting for good hands. Later, when the blinds go up, you have to change it a little bit. I will show you some examples. Play only if you have to. In these situations I get cards that are okay, but I decide not to play, because I have enough chips. When you go all in, it's always more or less a coin flip. With these cards you can of course win, but you can also lose from 2-3. Now you see that I made a good decision here. I would have lost from King. So in this case I made a good decision. With one player less and I'm still with enough chips. The next example. Play only if you have to. Play. In these situations I have not enough chips to make it to the end because the blinds are very high. I get a 9-9 here. That's not very good, but it are good cards. So I decide here, because I have to play and go all in. All in. Now I hope that the other players fold and that only the big blind player calls. Now he calls, and on the flop I get a 3 of a kind. So I'm already in. Now there are some childish players. Now so I more or less double my chips and one player less. Now next example, play only if you have to steal blinds. In this situation you see that there's a player, not me, because I don't have to, but the player Ericus is going to steal the blinds. He's in a good position to do this. Pots, raise. He raise and he hopes that the other player folds. Of course nobody wants to take a big risk at this moment, because there's only one player who has to go out and then it's over. Okay, the last example, check it out. When there is a player with not so many chips and who goes all in, the player next to me, it's good to call this with more players and then all hit check. When you do that, then you will see that the chance is big that one of the players with more chips will win and the all-in player goes away from the game. In this case I have QK, that's a good card. Now, not everybody does it, 2 players. Now, check. The only thing I do here is checking, and I'm happy that the other guy, Ericus, also does this. Now, you will see that I will win here, but it doesn't matter, because the tournament is over and I'm $20 richer. Very easy. See you next time. Bye bye.